everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one in store between the London Bulldogs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. Well, no rain to worry about today, but as you'd expect this time of year, very muggy in downtown Jacksonville here at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the London Bulldogs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. Throwing on first down is Carr. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Carr going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Carr. He'll rifle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Corey Davis, 50 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first...
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the... This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? Throwing now is Carr. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, that's the second time he's...
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Here's Carr. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. They'll try and run for this with Matt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll roll him out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby. Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Completes it to Davis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Carr. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking to run with Mack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
All right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. Now a play fake here on first down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Back now in Jacksonville as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here? And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not.
It's a 2-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back, unfortunately. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Now Carr, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Josh Allen getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on down. We've got an onside kick coming up. With a kicking team trailing by 5, they need to recover this football. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They keep it on the ground. Mack again. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. On third down, a run by Mack. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the... And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
50 down, 185.
On first down, it's Mack. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Londoners, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head back home.